What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. We are back with another night relationship advice. Before we get into it, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Make sure you hit that bell. The goal is 250 subs by the end of the year. A goal with some size of my eyes on the prize, and I am knocking on the door, and I'd appreciate it if you help me out. I cannot do it without you. Okay, so today, I'm gonna just do the mail first. This one's kind of long, but I think it's worth sticking around. All right, mail story. Me, 21-year-old male girlfriend, 21-year-old female, sleeping at her new guy friend's place. Sorry in advance for this being all over the place and possibly long. So my girlfriend, Abby, 21-year-old female, and I go to college on the East Coast. Won't name which because of a nominee. We've been together since junior year of high school. We're coming on 5 years. I love her so much. We have been rooming together in student housing for 2+ years now. And besides vacation when visiting family, we've slept together every day. For some context, that's important. We've had issues over the past year, getting more intense this semester, about spending enough quality time together. I'm working around 20 hours a week, and I'm double majoring, leaving me with not a whole lot of free time. She has a significantly higher need than me for quantity of quality time together. It's equally and very important to us, but she needs more of it. I, of course, love spending time with her as well. And oftentimes, I find myself sacrificing sleep, time for myself, time put into my hobbies, etc. It's gotten to the point where I honestly was feeling burnt out. She brought it up to me that she feels lonely and doesn't feel like her needs are being met in terms of time together. I talked to her about how I'm feeling, and we came to some sort of compromise. And we're seeing how that goes for now. This talk was about a week ago. She is also double majoring and has joined a sorority this year, which has been absolutely fantastic for her. For relevant reasons, she has not had much of a social life in the last couple years before this, and she has really enjoyed hanging out with her sisters, sorority events, going to parties, etc., which I'm not really parties, but have no problem with at all. I think he meant I'm not really at parties. Over the past couple weeks, on 3 occasions now, after parties, she has been crashing at a friend's, Derek, 21-year-old male. He doesn't drink at parties and picks her up, and she crashes at his apartment after playing some video games and watching TV. I don't know this guy. They really just became friends recently. Feeling comfortable with this. One, for safety reasons. I don't know what his intentions are. She trusts him, but it's only been a couple weeks. And I've been on this sub long enough to know people who can hide who they are very well. She crashes there when she's drunk. She's new friends with him and doesn't really know his roommates. I don't know any of them. Also, if he's driving her to sleep on the couch, why not just drop her off at the house? It's very close by, like 2 minutes. I asked her and she said she's too drunk to tell him. So maybe she can tell him beforehand, but also they hang out, TV, video games, etc. before going to sleep. She hasn't been as affectionate in the last week or so, and we haven't had sex in about that amount of time too. I've been initiating, but she has not been in the mood. She says she is emotionally drained from school, absolutely understandable with her course load of majors, okay? And she says she doesn't see it getting better anytime soon. I'm starting to feel kind of sexually frustrated and undesired, though I trust her. This combined with her spending the night at his place is making me feel uneasy. I have already brought up, so I don't want her to feel like I'm nagging or don't trust her, but this is weighing on me, and I need to bring it up. What should I say or do? Your thoughts. Don't you just want to strangle this kid? Last week, I said the same thing when I covered the mail story. I'm going to say the exact same thing. Stop being so fucking naive! These kids. Bro, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Bruh, come on. Clearly, Derek is knocking it out, bruh. You already know this. She's staying in his crib. She's drunk. You ain't hitting. Oh, she's too emotionally drained from school. Bullshit. Come on, dog. She wasn't emotionally drained before her and Derek started hanging out. He's young. He's young. He's only 21, so I'm going to give him a pass. I'm going to give him a little pass. But bruh, leave right now. She's bombing Derek, all right? Simple. Female story. This was a little shorter. My boyfriend called me fat. Last night, after I, a 19-year-old female, cooked him 20-year-old male dinner, we were eating, and he grabs my stomach and says, fat.
Fat whore.
I wasn't even talking to him. He was talking with his roommate. I instantly got sad. Tears welled up in my eyes. He was like, it's a joke, but I'm sorry. We were eating pasta, so I felt even worse. I put what I was halfway done eating in the sink and left to another room. I'm really upset by this. In 2017, I was diagnosed with an eating disorder as it related to the major depressive episode. It wasn't the be skinny type, it was the I don't deserve to eat type. I also have a concussion right now, and am I being unreasonable? How is that a joke? Edit. I don't know if this is relevant, but I'm 5'8", 140. My weight is mostly muscle. You can see my ribs clearly and my hip bones stick out. I am by no means fat. I wear a size 4 in small clothing. It just really triggers me. Okay, if in your edit what you said is true, you're 5'8", 140, that's not fat. Obviously it's not. That's pretty normal weight for a chick that tall. So yeah, I wouldn't call you fat if that's really, if that's true. That, I don't think that was cool for him to do that. Men, we clearly know how sensitive a woman can be about her weight, even if she looks good or whatever. It's just not a joke you should make. He's only 20 years old. He's still kind of immature. So I don't think this is something to break up over. But I definitely would let him know how that made you feel, because that's not cool. It's not nice. It's not like that's just not cool. Yeah, it's just not cool. Especially doing it in front of the roommate. Nah, not cool at all. So yeah, have a conversation with him. I wouldn't break up with him, but have a conversation with him. Let him know how it made you feel, and tell a motherfucker if he does it again, you slap the shit out of him. All right, guys, dating advice. Okay, I got 2 today. And my homie texted me and was like, yo, you better have 2 of each today. Because he was upset. I only had 1 last week, so I got 2. All right, first one. Are women with male hobbies a deal breaker to men? I was talking to a male friend of mine who said he doesn't want his partner to have male hobbies. He wants her to be a real woman and not act like a man. Now, this makes sense, I think. But also I felt judged because I work in a male-dominated field, energy engineering, and most of my hobbies are male hobbies. I'm into gaming, sports, rock music, electric guitars, the gym, training, etc. The only female interests I have is makeup, fashion, and cooking. But I don't spend as much time on them as the stuff above. So I was thinking, is this generally true that men aren't into women that have male hobbies? Okay. First, let me break you down. You are in a male-dominated field. It's pretty cool. Energy engineer, that's a pretty awesome job. So that's pretty cool. So you're going to be around a lot of guys, hear a lot of guy talk, not a lot of girls to buffer it out. So I get it. It's natural you're going to pick up some of these male traits. But I mean, judging off the career path you took, you just kind of sound like a tomboy off the rip, and based on the hobbies and things you like to do. Doesn't mean, you're not someone that guys may or may not desire, but you do sound like you could be one of the guys. And for me, me personally, I'm not into dating one of the guys. I like my women a little more on the feminine side. I don't care if she's into stuff like that guys are into. Like if she wants to play video games, cool. If she likes working out, that's great. She should like working out. But I mean, if she's more hyped for the football game than I am, it's just a little bit weird. I don't know. I just like girly girls. That's just me personally, but that's not everybody. So it's not. That's just me speaking. This is not gonna hurt your chances with guys, but I do think, depending on what kind of guy you want, certain kind of guys like certain kind of girls. So if you want the kind of Chad type dudes, they typically don't be going for the tomboys. I'm just gonna keep it real. That don't mean y'all can't have no fun. So yeah, it's not a deal breaker, but I do think that most men definitely prefer a more girly girl, feminine girl that's into some girly stuff. I like my girls to look nice and things like that. So that's just me, but it's not a deal breaker. All right, next one. I asked the girl if she would like to hang out sometime. Now I'm confused. So I'm a 22-year-old male, asked my coworker, a 19-year-old female, if she would like to hang out sometime. We've talked a little, just small talk, but she seems pretty cool, and I kind of have a crush on her. Anyways, she says she's busy this week, but she'll let me know when she has some free time. Do you guys think she might be interested based on that, or should I just give up? Also, I have no dating or girl experience, so when I asked if she wanted to hang out sometime, would that mean is friends or a date? All right. I'm going to answer your questions in order. Okay, based on what she said, do I think she's interested? No, I do not. She told us she was busy this week, which could be true. But if she was busy and she was interested, she would have set a definitive date. She would have been like, whoa, I got stuff going on this week, but what's going on next Friday or next Saturday? Whatever day that she knows she'll be free, she'd be seeing if you want to hang out. She hit you with the she'll see when she has some free time. Nah, she ain't interested, bro. Do I think you should give up? Yeah. I mean, you can be cool with her, like y'all work together, so like talk to her. You never know, she might warm up. She might be talking to somebody right now. Like, you don't know what the situation, like you said, you haven't talked that much, so I'm guessing you haven't really talked about her dating or whatever the case may be. So she could have a boyfriend, who knows? So I mean, I wouldn't say just completely cut all contact, but I would give up on trying to pursue that way until you get more choosing signals, bro. And you have no dating or girl experience. So when you asked her, I mean, to her it probably sounded like a date. It didn't sound like, I mean, most girls are gonna take it that way, coming from a guy, especially guys you don't know all that well. Hey, you want to hang out sometime? Girls know what that is. Girls know what you mean by that. You said you had a crush on her, so clearly if it turned into a date type situation, you'd be cool with that. So yeah, that's how it comes off. All right, bro. So hey, you shot your shot though. I respect that. And that's what you got to do in these situations. You got no girl experience. Hey, you're trying to get yourself some. And don't be afraid to shoot your shot in the future. That's the main thing. Do not be afraid to shoot your shot in the future, bro. Because too many men, when they get rejected, they get scared. They act like that's the only freaking girl out there. There's so many women out there, So keep shooting your shot. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Wait for a choosing signal. If she starts to laugh at your jokes a little bit more or starts talking a little bit more, then maybe try it again. All right. I'm Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Always fun doing these. Guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content and hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm gonna throw the social medias right here. And I will be back on Monday with burning question.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post, the same now, I've been humble too long.